Age of Attraction is weird. So Age of Attraction is a 2026 Netflix reality dating series that was released earlier this March, where bachelors and bachelorettes that are age range from 22 all the way up to their 60s are forming romantic connections without ever finding out each other's age. The idea of this show is to prove to the audience and other couples out there that basically love is ageless, which is odd and weird. So I just wanted to go over some of these videos and clips with you guys because I feel like I'm going insane.
People have a tendency to put me in a box when they find out my age. They probably think I don't know what I want and I'm super nonchalant.
She looks like she's like 15. She looks like she just is.
I'm not really looking to attract men within my age range because they're usually super immature.
Okay.
I came to this experience looking.
I gotta say, this is an uncommon. Okay, again, she looks like she just left her high school prom. She looks like she's no older than 15 or 16 to me. And then secondly, this mentality is like not uncommon in women, especially if she's like on the younger side, that like all men are like so like immature and blah 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 blah. I'm gonna date older men and they're gonna be so mature. But the thing is that like a lot of girls that like get in these like sort of situations where they're dating like older men often get like manipulated and taken advantage of. So right off the bat, really concerning stuff.
For something more serious. Libby, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
David's my dad's name.
Oh, Jesus.
Is it? All right.
Is that a bad
God.
thing to start with?
No, I don't think so. Do you like your dad?
It's a terrible thing to,
Great guy.
a terrible thing to
Definitely
start
excited.
with.
But I don't think I've ever dated somebody that old, so it's definitely nerve-wracking. I'm like, what are we gonna talk about? Yeah.
Exactly. What are you gonna talk about? What could you possibly even talk about? Like, she's probably like early 20s at the oldest, and I don't know how old this guy is, maybe like 40, 50? He looks like he's like double her age. Like, he's probably thinking about retirement, and she is probably deciding which college she wants to go to. So this next one is going to be the Age of Attraction first look, also posted by the Netflix YouTube account. They say in the description, age is thrown out the window when singles search for their soulmates. But will the years come between them? In this new unscripted social experiment dating series hosted by Nick Vale and Natalie Joy, don't know who they are, a group of daters will discover whether love is truly ageless. It's very interesting saying that reality TV, where most of what you see is very much not real, as a social experiment. I would love to see what kind of scientific papers and research come out of this TV show.
When you tell people your age, they put a stigma to that.
The truth is, when love is there and love is real, age won't matter.
Okay.
Here, age is just a number. You'll be dating without ever knowing how old your partner is.
I don't know if these guys are my age, my dad's age, my grandpa's age.
I'm getting nervous. Good luck.
Good luck,
What are you
she
gonna
says.
An oyster shooter?
I say we go for it.
Just because they're an aphrodisiac?
Yeah.
Ugh!
Something absolutely insane. All this
No,
chat
I don't.
about aphrodisiacs and everything that it leads to,
Uh-huh.
like kids, in a regular situation.
Crazy pivot. Crazy pivot. She's right. That is pretty insane. She looks like she's got to be like 50 or just 60 years old. And he's got to be like late 20s, early 30s at most. And she's like, oh, speaking of aphrodisiac, what do you think about having kids? It's so weird. And I know she can tell that he's like way younger than her. Way younger than her. And he can tell that she's like way older.
I would probably want to fix you up with my daughter.
God.
I'm petrified that he's too young. My oldest is 29, and I think he's in his 30s.
29.
Everyone thinks I'm significantly older than I am. I think I'm gonna shock her.
Get your seatbelt on. I am. Oh my God.
That's so weird. So she acknowledges just right off the bat that she's like, oh, I probably have like kids that are like his age or maybe a little younger than him. And in reality, he's probably the same age, if not younger than her kids. Ugh, that's so weird. Look at this one comment here. Been with my husband who is 9 years older for 18 years. It absolutely has made a difference at multiple times in our life, and it's just ignorant to say it doesn't, especially during large milestones. Exactly. When you have like a partner that is like so much older than you, you're just completely at different stages of your lives. And so it's hard to like empathize with each other at most times, and you're probably like conflicting with like different stages of your partner's life. My sisters were still in elementary school and his were married with kids. I was in university starting out, and he was in an established career. My parents were young, and his were dying. Different doesn't mean bad, but it does mean different. It's better to be fully aware of what you're getting into. Exactly. This is like why, like at least like with her and her husband, she knew what she was getting into. She knew that there was going to be struggles. And mind you, this is only a 9-year difference. These two people right here, where he looks like he's in his 20s, she looks like she's in his 50s. I'm going to guess that there's no smaller than a 25-year difference between them. And think about that. She struggled with a 9-year age gap. What do you think their relationship would look like? This is just insane. It's just crazy. It's crazy to think about that this show is like almost advocating for this. Age doesn't really matter. Age doesn't really matter in every relationship. It's like fine and dandy and it's all the same stuff. When in reality, it's really not. It's really not. I have another video here. Age of attraction. Derrick meets Pfeiffer's parents. Oh boy.
So this is something, I mean, we haven't really talked about. I'm the more flexible one because, of course, I'm younger than Derrick.
Okay.
Okay. By how much? I'm curious.
Yeah, by how much?
Quite a bit.
So I'm 43.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She's not okay with that. She's not okay with that. Mom is definitely not okay with that. Look at this. Look at that face. Like, look at this face. Look at this face. She's definitely not okay with that. She's absolutely not okay with that. What parent would be like okay with their child dating like just so much older than them, especially when like she is so young and she's beautiful and like she probably has like an entire life ahead of her. And not that he doesn't, but like she's just getting started and he's already probably like established. And it's just like, why? Like, what is the reason? You know, like what is the reason you would pair these two individuals up together? Like, why?
3.
Okay.
You look good for 43.
Yeah, and so we didn't know each other's ages.
Wow.
That was the whole
Okay, I
point.
would never have thought you're 43.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
I didn't
Thank you.
have any idea. I was shocked.
No,
I was
none.
shocked.
Do you have any concerns about Pfeiffer's age?
I would hope so. If he doesn't have concerns, then that's like a huge major red flag. Like that commenter said before, if you're not like aware of like the struggles that you may be facing, maybe you shouldn't be together. Maybe you shouldn't be together. I have a couple clips that I found across like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
21-year-old nephew, and he reminds me of him. It's like,
Should we make out?
21-year-old nephew. And she's reminded of her nephew through this person she's been partnered with. She's not into it.
really?
If we did that, then you'd have this all over you.
I wouldn't mind.
She is so not into
Pretty
it.
smooth, Tristan. Not gonna lie.
Like, I don't know if I can really let that guy into my bed.
Yeah, you shouldn't. And you
I'm
shouldn't.
not gonna lie, I like the
You
mom
do?
part.
Do you have mommy issues?
Oh, Jesus
My mom
Christ.
is only 19 years older than me. So
Okay.
when I date women that are getting up there, this is gonna sound horrible, but like if you're not as hot as my mom, I'm not gonna marry you.
Stop.
Was your mom
Stop.
distant?
Stop. Stop. It's not true. It's not true. Say you're lying. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. Where do they find these people? They would have had to. There's no way you can't tell me that this is either A, staged, highly likely, or B, they found people with emotional and mental scars to bring onto the shows, so they're easily manipulated by the show's staff. Like, you can't tell me this isn't weird.
No, she was very strict.
Oh, well, that might be distant.
No, she was... maybe.
He's really young. Little baby face. And that... I'm finding that does matter. 21-year-old nephew, and he...
Yeah, he looks like he's 21. He looks like he's still got baby fat on his face. Is that what she just said? He's still got baby fat on his face. And he's saying, like, if you don't look like his mom, then he doesn't want to be with you. It's so weird.
I could date you or your mom.
Oh,
and I'm open
God.
to both. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
What's your name?
Tristan.
Aaron, nice to meet you.
Yeah, absolutely. I knew I was interested in older women the first time I saw Kim Zolciak in a church parking lot.
And men are into older women all the time. Who doesn't love a good hag? But to actually like date and like be with them is like a whole nother can of worms. Like, think about your future and your life choices and what does your future look like together, my guy?
She doesn't know you have kids?
No. So wait, I totally didn't even think about the fact. Does Jorge have kids?
Yeah, he does not have any kids.
Has he been married? I don't think so.
So, wait, did he lie to this girl? And he actually does have kids?
So you're worried about that?
No, I'm not worried about it at all. Because if in fact we wouldn't have got here, if that was a fact, right?
If you were, right. That's fair.
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
When I told her my age, she didn't blink. Vanell didn't care about my age, and I was really happy. I'm relieved about that. But something that's weighing on me, something I really want to discuss with her, is my children and their ages, right? So my kids' age are right around the same age as her.
God, I don't understand what people think. Like, oh, I have kids her age. Like, you know, they'll get along great. They'll be best friends. They'll be best friends while I'm railing them in their home, their childhood home. This woman that is the same age as them, if not younger. Anyways, overall, I think that The Age of Attraction is this kind of like this awkward, weird, and like honestly like gross show trying to say like, oh, love is ageless and you know, all love is the same regardless of your age gap is just really tone deaf and it's just such a red flag. I don't know how this show got greenlit on Netflix, but it wouldn't be the first time Netflix posted some slop, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. I'd really love to know your thoughts on this, so please let me know. All right, bye.